Hello lovelies and welcome back to another one of my videos. Moon Priestess Lucy here with you. So I'm super excited today because I'm actually gonna be doing a tag that I've been wanting to do for like forever. Not forever, like as long as as soon as I created the channel I had this tag in my mind, but I couldn't, I don't know, complete it. So I think it's fitting to finish it before the year ends. Now it's like that time when we want to, I don't know, fulfill all our resolutions. So you have already seen the tag from the title, so it's Game Changer decks. And what do I mean by that? By that I mean there can be two approaches. So either like historic, decks. So of course we're gonna have the Marcel. Yeah, this is in Spanish. But it's a Marcel Tarot, which you could go to the historic. And I think while I'm explaining the categories, I'm already talking about what I consider game changer decks. So Marcel, just to mention the name, this was one of the first tarot decks out there in the world. It's definitely one of the systems that we recognize today. So this is a very, very transcendent, is that the word? Transcendent deck? So of course we have these lovely images. This is in order. And the minors, which were, well, of course I want to put minors and I put corkers. But here, with the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Coins. The 10 of Coins. So we could see, what was the style there. This is a reproduction, of course. So we have that. Now, when we took historic, we could go this route, the ancient route. So with Marcel, we will go, I don't know, we could mention the Visconti Sforza, or the Visconti Madroni, or the Minchiari, or the Taylor, or Solabusca, or all those beautiful old style classic, I'm gonna call them classic decks, which are like around 1400s. Now please, if I mention any dates wrong, please fact check me. This is from what I've researched in couple books and online. So I'm not a major authority, but I am like, I want to get deeper into the tarot history. I'm not a super huge, I love the Marcel style, but I'm not a super huge fan of having pip decks, because I think if you have one, that's fine for me, because I only need one pip deck. And then I do prefer the more illustrations, because that's where I can have the variation. So I focus this, of course, in the post Rider-Waite-Smith, so we're talking about 1909, 1910. And we have, well, this is another version, but it's the Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is the version that I have, which is this amazing coloration. So we're gonna put the Marcel style here, and we're gonna put a definitely game changer deck. This one, and the Rider-Waite-Smith, why was it a game changer deck? Well, because it illustrated pips. And that was a major change in tarot. I think the Solabusca had some illustrations, but this was definitely the first current tarot that fully illustrated all the majors. I think the 4 of Pentacles is talking to us, guys. Yeah. And finally I'm concreting this, making it real. I'm pulling a lot of aces as well. Okay, 5 of Wands. So that's what I mean, And as you know, the Rider-Waite-Smith name comes from Rider, which was a publisher, and in this case he was a lucky guy, I guess, because his name is the one that's spoken today mostly, So we have Rider, the publisher, and then we have Waite, which was the author, the intellectual part, and then we have Pixie, or Pamela Coleman Smith, which we all think that she's a underrated artist, because she's the one painting all these beautiful. And I mean, the style we can debate, no? But I think her art, it's pretty neat. I love that High Priestess. So, yeah, we can definitely go back and forth on the artwork. I definitely love this coloration, but we're not talking about that. So, there is a bit of variation there. It says like it was published in 1909 or 1910, 1911. I found those three dates now for when the Rider-Waite-Smith was published. And so we'll say around 1910. And then US Games really made it popular on 1971. Now, this version is by Los Caraveo and also AGM or Urania, or now they're together. No, they have also published versions of this. No, US Games actually only has the copyright to the backs, the platted backs, but I actually am a fan of the lilies and roses. Look how beautiful that is. So yeah, definitely a game changer deck. No, this Rider-Waite-Smith, and I think we cannot, like, you cannot not mention it. And another game changer deck, dun dun dun, yes, Thoth. And I know a lot of people, I like either love it or hate it. I think it drills more towards hate. No, he also has illustrated pips, but there are still like more pip style. Let's push this a little. No, so no, we can see there are illustrations by Lady Frida Harris. No, so Thoth being the intellectual creator and Lady Frida Harris giving us these wonderful paintings. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors, definitely more peepish style. No, but still illustrated, and he included keywords. No, which Rider-Waite-Smith didn't. No, they like went with scenic minors, and in the other case we have the keywords, which many people don't like, and I get it. No, the keyword is like, well, you're restricted to one word, and at least with the scene you can go different ways. No, you can focus on different parts of the scene, so to speak. But definitely Thoth was another game changer deck, and I think it's very important to mention it because it was a competition between Waite and Crowley, trying to come up with this deck. Of course, Waite beat it by a long time. Actually, they were working around it. I'm checking my notes. 1938 and 1943, but it was published until 1969 by Ordo Templi Orientis. Those were the publishers, the original publishers, and it's very golden dawn. And it was, what we can say, almost 60 years later. So both Crowley and Lady Frida Harris didn't see this published. So that was, or at least that's the rumor. Again, fact check me. This is what I've heard, what I've read, what I know. And yeah, I think those three decks, and these are the three main systems that we have today, a Marcel system, a Rider-Waite-Smith system, or a Thoth system. Now, I want to go a bit, beyond that. I want to focus these to the modern times. So, of course, I have to mention a game changer deck to me, which is Muriel. Oh, you can see my reflection there. Hi. So, Muriel, absolutely gorgeous. And this is the first edition published by Schiffer. And here we have it. The Fool, the Magician is just so lovely. Like, I adore it. She's also illustrating those cards, and she created like a different system. Now, we know, she says it, and she has said it several times, Mary White, which it's very, very fortunate, that we can talk to her and ask her questions. So she has stated that she started this in 1997. She first had the majors only deck, and that was around 2001. no, sorry, like 1997, 2001, like in 2011, like that was a major deck, like the majors only decks. I don't have that. I wasn't into any any non-Marcel deck by that time, so I didn't know it existed. But some of you out there know, so please tell us, no, what's the correct year for that. And then Schiffer, no, she completed it, and Schiffer published it in 2012. No, so 2012, and we know this year, 2019, 7 years later, we got the second edition. So Muriel, an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And I think she also has like kind of a different system, no? So that's a game changer deck to me as well. The absolutely gorgeous Muriel. Let's put it here. Let's see if it stands. There we go. Sort of, no? I wanna... yeah, okay. Then another one, which is gonna be, I think, a little controversial, but that's what game changer decks are, no? They are controversial. Like, the whole community goes buzzing about them. So, it's gonna be... the Wild Unknown. Oh, yeah. So, the Wild Unknown Tarot. No, I think Kim Krast was onto something, no? Because she definitely, I mean, to me, her style is absolutely gorgeous. No, so... and she also returned to a bit more peepish, no? For example, you can see there's peepish, but there's definitely meaning, but it's a little bit more neutral, so to speak. And I think this deck, no, like, put everyone, again, talking about tarot. First, there was an indie version, which was in 2012, and then I believe it was 2016 when HarperCollins took it. No, so it became mass market. Harper One, we have the publisher there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so another, to me, game changer deck. No, we have that tower energy, like something new started, no, with this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. Like, I love it. Like, that death card is absolutely gorgeous. So, let's put that here. Okay, yeah. And then, I think I have two more and some mentions. Another game changer deck to me, and some of you might disagree, and I welcome that. No, I welcome dialogue and like discussion. That's what I want to start this deck, and I want to see your responses. I want to include the Fountain Tarot. There we go, the Fountain Tarot, because I think also this deck was groundbreaking. No, this was also in the Advertised. No, and it was published in 2015. No, these are the backs. And then it is also one mass market. I think that's also a good indicator, no, of a game changer deck, is when, I mean, it becomes like such a buzz and such a major thing, so popular that a major, like, look at that, the store. A major publisher, it's gonna grab it. No, because everyone is talking about it, so they know people are interested, and they will, no, do a mass market publication. I absolutely adore those backs. So that to me, 2015, another major. I have been doing some analysis, like when is like the modern, like tarot definitely had an explosion in the 70s, 60s, 70s, with all, we know like the hippies and all that revolution, the peace, and we had war, and there was like this conflict. I think that was a big moment for tarot. And I think after the Wild Unknown, that's what I'm putting it, like 2011, 2010, we had another major boom that hasn't stopped. I think we're seeing like I don't know, a new tarot deck almost every month, if not more than one every month. So before I reveal my final, no, game changer deck, I want to do some honorable mentions. For example, the Aquarian Tarot, which I do not have, which was in 1970s, no, which around when US Games really popularized the Rider-Waite-Smith. Then we can have the Heimdall Tarot. Ooh, I got this from Tom Benjamin. I'm so happy. The Heimdall Tarot, which was published in 1990. We could also mention the Gill Tarot, which is kind of Pippish style. I'm not gonna show the cards because these are just honorable mentions. No, the Gill Tarot in 1991. No, so in the 90s we can also see some search now for tarot. Then we have, for example, Tarot of the Spirit, which also has a very interesting system. And Pamela Joyce Aikens, Pamela has a great book, or actually great books, I should say, no, that go with this, that I haven't read all of them, but it's on my wish list to read. So Tarot of the Spirit, no, and a very interesting deck. These are like my honorable mentions. What else we have here? Shadowscapes for sure, 2010. I think a gorgeous deck, and I think that brings us now to another boom. So maybe we could classify 3 booms, no, in the modern era. And I'm gonna say modern after Rider-Waite-Smith, no? Rider-Waite-Smith is like that breakthrough point, no? So 1900s, and then it gets really popular in the 1970s. Then I think we have another boom in the 1990s. And then we're having another boom like 20 years later, no? In the 2010s, no? To 2020 now, which is our current year to be. I also want to mention the Tabula Mundi because it's so beautiful, no? By M. Mellin, and you can see the date there. This is 2016. I think the majors was available from 2014. So beautiful, the Tabula Mundi. Now it comes in this box. Also an honorable mention. And to close this, no, last but not least, I think another game changer deck from 2019. The Lightseer's Tarot. Yes, I cannot stop talking about this deck. So if you have the indie, one of the lucky ones from 2,500. It's not a small number, but it's a limited number, no? So it makes it special. Or if you have a good version, no, of the mass market, because we know there was a lot of issues with this deck. So we're gonna put it there. I'm like piling decks and decks. So to me, this has been a game changer deck because again, everyone was talking about it, no? I've seen it gone also, like for example, I've seen it gone for really crazy, outrageous prices. Like ridiculous almost. Like 400 USD, or I think 400 was the most expensive. We were like 200, 250. I was one of the lucky ones. I have the new Ten of Swords to get it when she opened her card, so I was refreshing like crazy. And I absolutely adore this, no? She has included diversity. They tend, to be on the young spectrum, but she at least embraces more professions, definitely, including more skin types. I think she is lacking in body types, no? Body types, I think everyone is like super fit, thin. No, I don't see anyone being plus size, no, which is a little disappointing, to be honest. But I absolutely adore this deck, and I think it's also a game changer deck. So just to wrap it up, and of course this is 2019, no, for indie and mass market. And again, Chris Ann also had a process creating this. So we can go Marcel, from the 1400s approx. There's again a lot of controversy. Like if we don't have the exact date for it was 1909, 1910, 1911, which is so recent compared to the 1400s, like who knows, no? So we have like the 1400s, then the 1910, then the 1970s, and on to the 2000, no, 10, 12, and then 12 again, no, 12, 16, and then 15, no, for the indie version. Those are my game changer decks, along with Lightseers. Yes. So I think I would say I have seven game changer decks. So I started with the classic, and then I went like through what I call modern history. So I think that's one approach, no, to go with this. Also, there could be another approach, which could be your personal, no? What have been game changer decks to you? And this is similar to, for example, the tag that actually Tom Benjamin did for touchstone decks, no? Like, what decks have changed you in a significant way, no? You could say, like, well, I don't know, the Fountain Tarot, no? Definitely changed me, opened my readings, or showed me something, no, that I didn't know. Or like Muriel, like for me, Muriel is like so special. No, it's just like, I don't know, it's really special. So no, to me, Muriel is so important in my life. So definitely a game changer deck. For example, Jessica Starr also did decks for decades, which is a little different, no? Like, she's choosing a deck per decade, and in this case is like the other way around, no? We're identifying key moments in your life and to associate with a deck, no? Or like a deck change something important in your life. Or just in general, no? What you consider, no? More like in the modern history or in the old history, no? Maybe the game changers were really Visconti, no? Solavusca, Minchiari, Atela, no? With creating that what we know today as tarot, not all that rich history which is making tarot today. And of course some of it was lost, but what we have today, is what remains. And we keep evolving, with tarot, because tarot is like this set, the collection of 78 cards, with the archetypes that represent humans, that represent human life. So I'm super excited. I hope I see many responses. So let me know what you think. So with this, I say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, lovelies.